Hello, people. Hello, people. Okay, this is unveiling of our giveaways for ex-seminarians in Nigeria, and I didn't make like an announcement about this. I just scheduled it. I'm here on live, and I know that my friends will come here to watch it later, so I will just get into the business. First of all, I want to continue to appreciate Maximus Chukudera Onyushi, who organized and anchored the selection process for these giveaways. Um, he did a very good job. I want to also appreciate all those who have sponsored, who have contributed one thing or the other, especially money, towards these giveaways. As I've continued to emphasize, these giveaways are not coming from a place of abundance, either from me or from my friends who are also students. Some of them have not graduated yet. Let me see if I have a list of their names here. So, yes, Felix Jibril, Justice Ibokwe, Father Lucius Kwekwe, Pastor Toby and his family, Joy Nakato, my parish priest here, Megan Kim, Peace Duruako, Elizabeth, also a parishioner where I worship. These are, to mention just a few of those who have contributed, who have sent me some money to support the giveaway that I'm doing for ex-seminarians as a way of marking my graduation. So today we are getting into unveiling the second winner. And part of what I do while I unveil this is to lift up the stories of these ex-seminarians to just tell their stories so that people will see what ex-seminarians are going through in Nigeria. Like I've always said, this is not something that has that can apply to all contexts, like to all countries, to different places. No, if it does, then fine. But from what I know, I'm only speaking to the Nigerian context, to the experience of ex-seminarians in Nigeria. So if there's anything you are watching here that doesn't really tally with your experience from another country, please know that I'm not speaking for all the experiences of ex-seminarians all over the world, but you may find that thing or the other is maybe is the same. I was speaking with somebody here yesterday, and I was telling the person that ex-seminarians are seen in Nigeria almost just like ex-convicts in the US. So that's a very terrible thing, and we need to continue to work to change that narrative, to take away that stereotype, to embrace ex-seminarians as people who maybe just went to study music and change their mind to become engineers. It's a discernment thing. It's a thing about, do I really want to do this? And then those who you want to serve are also checking you out to say, are you fit for this? I mean, are you a good fit for us? So it's a two-way thing, that whichever part of that bargain the decision is made that you are not to continue, should not land one into an identity that is criminalized. So we received 85 applications and we selected 24 winners because of the resources that we have. And I have also already sent out congratulations to all those who, whether you were selected or not, we have already communicated with all those who applied. And I've also said that all those who are my classmates at any point in my education, as a junior seminarian in the Catholic Diocese of Nsukka, or as a seminarian of the Schoenstatt Fathers in Nigeria, if you studied with me at St. John Cross Seminary in Nsukka as a classmate, or if you studied with me at the Dominican Institute of Philosophy and Theology, Ibadan, and you applied for this already, you have been automatically approved. I didn't tell Maximus that just so that I don't influence his decisions, but everyone who is my classmate who applied has been approved automatically. But it doesn't mean you should go and apply now. No, the application is closed. All right. So the second winner for our 100% scholarship, first of all, I will share his I will share the receipt of the money we sent to him for his school fees. And I wanted to say something about this guy because I had I had planned with Maximus that we were not going to offer this scholarship to people who are in private universities, ex-seminarians who are in private universities, because they are very expensive, and we thought that anybody who is in a private university should already have, plans of how to pay school fees. Private universities are way expensive, more expensive than public universities in Nigeria. Such that our thought was that if you are in a private university, then it means you have your plan. You have a plan of how you're going to pay your school fees. So we thought that we were not going to select people from private universities, but Maximus, while he read some of these applications, he felt that this guy was really deserving of the scholarship. So even though his school fees is about 300 and something thousand, we have given him what we consider the highest we can give somebody as school fees based on our resources. So we have sent him 120,000. What am I sharing? Yeah, here. Good. So this is the receipt of the money we sent to him. We have covered his name, we have covered his bank account, we have covered the transaction reference and session ID, just so that bankers in the room will not be able to know who this person is. And I think one thing else, the next thing would be to read his story, because like we've all agreed, stories are very important. So I'm going to be reading, I think that's already posted on my wall. I'm going to be reading one or two things from his stories, and none of this will identify who he is. These are just things about him that can tell others more about the experience of ex-seminarians in Nigeria. So let's find his story here. Good. Okay. He says that is there anybody on live who would want to come and join me to read this? I can only see you if you leave a comment right now. Right now I can't see who is live. I know I can see five people are watching. Oh wow, I can see them when I place my cursor. Ambrose Oppa is watching, Kelechi is watching, Ochele Sharon is watching, Peter Maria is watching, Kemi John is watching. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Um oh, Ambrose Oppa, are you able to join me so you read this letter? Let me send an invite to the let me send an invite to the I just yeah this I'll paste it on the comment section and see if you can join me. Just click on this and then accept all the things they say you should accept. That way you can join me and read if you can. If you cannot, I'll go ahead and read it. Okay. Bonse Junior is calling me. Hello, Bonse. Hello.
Yeah, good morning over there. Good evening from here.
Yeah, what's up?
I beg, it's now a good time to talk.
Sorry, I'm on live right now. Can I call you back?
Problem, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Um, so Iman Ambrose Upper, can you join me here? If you cannot, no problem. I'll just go ahead and read it. So people must have already gone through what I'm sharing, and this is it. So it says, leaving the seminary and entering university, a very difficult experience for me. Even though I chose to leave the seminary, I still feel I oh, Ambrose is here. Great. Good. Thank you, Ambrose. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Good. Are you able to read what is on the screen?
Yes, I can say it.
Okay, please read it for us. I really appreciate you joining.
Okay, it goes this way. Leaving the seminary and entering university has been a very difficult experience for me. Even though I chose to leave the seminary, I still feel like I was rejected and expelled. This feeling has made it hard for me to adjust to university life. In the seminary, I had a sense of purpose and belonging. I was part of a community and I had a clear direction in life. But when I left, I felt lost and alone. I struggled to find my place in the university and make new friends. I felt like an outsider. This feeling made me very unhappy. Things got even harder when I lost my sponsor this year. My sponsor was like a parent to me, providing financial support and guidance. Without them, I feel like I am on my own, struggling to make ends meet. I have to work hard to pay my tuition fees and living expenses, which has added to my stress and anxiety. The feeling of rejection and expulsion from the seminary still lingers, making it hard for me to focus on my studies. I often wonder if I made the right decision leaving the seminary. I feel like I've let myself and others down. In conclusion, my departure from seminary and entering university has been a very difficult experience for me. I have struggled with feelings of rejection, expulsion, and loss, but I am determined to overcome these challenges and succeed in my studies in life.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Let me see if I can stop sharing that. Okay, stop. Good. Thank you, Ambrose. Thank you for, you have a very good way of reading something that makes you just get into the mood.
Oh, oh
Wow,
wow.
thank you. I appreciate that. Let me run through this. By the way, do you reading this person's story just in case he's watching, or just in case he will come and watch it later? Do you have anything that you would like to like tell him, encouragement, as somebody who maybe know this tutorial? I don't know you. This is like the first time we're meeting. By the way, are you an ex-seminarian?
Actually, actually, yes.
Okay, okay, good, good, good. Wow, nice to meet you. I'm Fortunatus
Thank you
Nnadi,
so much.
and yeah,
Okay.
I'm the person behind this whole noise we have been making here.
Actually, I've been watching your videos for some time now and even going through your posts. So
Oh
I've been
wow,
following
now
right from time.
wow, thank you. I really appreciate when I meet.
Need not be for details anyways, but
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
need
Good.
not be for details else I am actually one of those that was selected for
Oh,
the one time tuition fee, but
oh,
yeah.
good. Wow, that's so good. That's so good. I saw one upper in one of those who was selected, but it's not Ambrose. Do you have another name
Actually, this is me, Upper Ambrose, but this is the name I use on Facebook.
on Facebook? Okay, okay, but the name that was there, like your original name, is not Upper Ambrose,
Yes.
right?
No, it's not.
Good.
It's not.
I saw one upper. I did not want to assume. Yeah. Okay, good. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Felix
Thank you
Jibril,
so
thank
much.
you. This is my boss. He's just joining and is sending his comment in. So upper, I'm really happy to meet you and meet you in person. And I wanted to say something to those who got this thing. Don't you ever feel the need to appreciate me or any one of us like in a way that burdens you? You see, now you know me. You don't feel obliged to comment on my post and to share. No, nobody is. No, 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 no. Just live your life. We are glad that this can be of help to you at your point, at the point where you are in your life, and we don't want you to. I'm saying this because I know one of my brothers in Ghana who sponsors so many people in school, but they don't know that he's the one sponsoring them. And why he
Okay.
does that is that he gives them the freedom to live their life, because if
Okay.
they are aware that he's the one sponsoring them, like during Christmas they will be feeling the pressure to send him, Christmas card, or to send him, happy
Yeah.
Christmas. They want to write in his diary, in their diaries, what is his birthday, to send him birthday wishes on his birthday. So he just doesn't want them to be stressed with all of that, so he does all of these in secret. Like, he makes sure that these people do not know that he's the one doing it, so he does it through a pastor. um I couldn't do that here, because first of all I wanted to get people to know what I am doing,
Yeah.
like just create awareness with this. But I also wanted to make sure that the people who benefit from this get something that is tangible. So yeah, that's why I couldn't do it in secret. But thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, with
Yeah, you can
respect to the question you asked me, whether I would have something to say to the person that actually sent this post.
yeah.
First of all, I would want to tell him that it's not easy. We understand. I myself have been a victim. We know the pains it involves. The same from my story, I could tell him that, bro, it's your life. It's your life, and your life is in your hands. It's a reality that you have to deal with it. I think what he's facing now is a problem of acceptance. He's finding it
Yeah.
very difficult to accept the reality that he has found himself into. So I will first of all tell him to man up and accept the reality that actually this is what he's found himself into. So how is he now going to use this very challenge to build himself up and then become something that which he desires so much? First of all, he feels this sense of regret because maybe he had a very wrong discernment. He couldn't follow the right process. He couldn't think about it in a good enough before leaving the seminary. So we could feel like there's still a lacuna, a lacuna inside of him that is still feeling the seminary life, coupled with the experience he's having in the society, his family, and with his immediate friends. You see that it could be depressing. It could be depressing. But once you leave the seminary, you can't go back into it again. So you found yourself into it. Try to accept the reality that steps before you and then work on yourself. It's going to be very difficult for you to integrate because the seminary has its own way of building somebody, the time, the way you do things, the lifestyle, and everything. But the society is not like that. In your consciousness, the time frame is still there, the time factor is still there, the way you relate, the way you do things. But when you go back into the society, you see that everything is completely the opposite. See, there is no one there to watch how you do things. There's no one there to see how things are. But you just have to like disintegrate yourself and reintegrate into the system you left while you joined the society, while you joined the seminar. Just try to integrate into it, accept it. It's not going to be easy, like I said, but it's a problem of acceptation. You just have to accept it. It's a reality.
Mm. Wow, thank you so much, Ambrose. By the way, I just want to shout out to all ex-seminarians using you as an example. Look at, I just put you on the spot, and you're speaking as if it is scripted. You're speaking as if you've written this down. This is the excellence that many ex-seminarians have. This is the superb training that we have, and we should be proud of it. Put a young man
You
on the
know,
spot, and he's here speaking like a psychologist. You know,
the
this
truth
is,
is, the seminary formation is integral. You
yeah,
know, I so much love that I experienced it. So much love that I experienced it. Humanly, your form, spiritually, your form, academically, your form, psychologically, your form, and all round. So it gives you an age to an average guy outside there who
yeah,
is in the society because you have it all. You have it all. And actually, the formation in the seminary gives you this liberty to be able to contribute, even in academic things.
mm,
You do seminars, you go on conferences, symposiums, and all of that, which most of these guys in the secular universities don't have such opportunities
yeah,
based on the number and then the educational system as well, which does not warrant that. So
yeah.
you see that it's actually a plus to us who have been in the seminary and who presently are in the society because we
Yeah,
can fit in. That is
yeah,
why I'm encouraging my brother to like accept a reality and then use his own skill, use his knowledge that he has acquired from the seminary and start up his
yeah. Yeah, man, like this is just amazing, mind blowing. Thank you so much. I think
life.
about the educational system and the opportunities that we have as people who have gone through seminary. I was talking with somebody recently, and I'm like, "Do you know that I never knew firsthand from my experience or from anybody close to me in my class what it means to sort? You know what they do, like
What?
sorting in universities."
Yeah, yeah.
You like people you're doing a project and then you just send money, you send it to one computer guy, we do these things like you do these things, you go through it, you get formed. It's so deep, it's so genuine and integral, like you said. Yeah. So
Mm,
every ex-seminarian should always remember to fall back to that which you already have, and
yeah,
don't look at what you do not have, which is like the connection with people around you, which is like just being able to have the same type of friendships that you had in the seminary. This is a very
yeah,
different environment, and that's why I would like to lift up what you said. This brother, I'm not naming him, but I hope that he will come to watch this. Recognize that your feelings are valid. The feeling of loss, the feeling of rejection you have, they are valid. Acknowledge them. This is not easy. There is this whole sense of disorientation when you live somewhere that you've been for a long time, and this is a different setting. You come to the society, a very different setting. Everything is fast paced. Nobody cares. Did you eat today? Like your guys are not there. Your guys, and it's
mhm,
even hard to connect with other guys the way you connect with people in the seminary. But
yeah.
you
The
like
orientations, the
Ambrose said,
mindset,
yeah,
the
like Ambrose
orientation,
said,
the
you need to
mindset, the goals.
disintegrate to integrate. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So one more thing I want to tell him, and I'm going to be inviting, like in this video in the comment section, I invite others to, just advise our brother. He will probably come around to read it. What do you have to tell him? What do you have to encourage him? Now he's got his school fees, but money is not everything. He's still going through this psychological, feeling of disorientation or regret. So I would like to let him know that it is okay not to feel okay. And that is something that most people do not get. It is
yeah,
okay not to feel okay. You cannot feel okay when a fish out of water cannot feel okay. But that fish out of
absolutely.
water has to find a survival mechanism outside of water until outside of water
Perfect.
becomes normal. So
Yeah, yeah.
we cannot tell him, it's okay. No, it's not okay, brother. It's not. It's hard. We all walk through this journey. It's hard, but one thing is, don't think something is wrong with you or the process because it's feeling hard or because it's not okay. Just know that it's okay not to feel okay. It's okay not to be normal until you find your own way to survive, your own strategies to integrate into this new environment, and it becomes like natural and comfortable. So yeah,
Yeah.
wow. Thank you so much, Ambro. Please stay on live with me. I want to make a few more announcements, and if there's something else you need to tell us, like feel free. But before you leave, I'll ask you a question. Okay, another
Okay.
question. Okay, let me
Okay.
ask you. Let me ask you so you think about it. First is, would you want me to interview you, or do you have any ex-seminarian in mind that you would suggest for me to reach out to interview? So think about it. Let me just make a few last minute announcements.
Okay. Okay.
So announcements. We will continue to unveil the winners of our giveaways like this. Now I know Upper. Okay, another question for you, Upper, since you're already here. Do you
All
need
right.
do you need your own payment immediately, or you don't mind? Because I'm going to be taking up to 20 days to each day I send somebody money, and then for you now, I don't need to confirm with a priest anymore because I did not know you before, but now I've met you. I don't want to even check with anybody whether you're. If I'm checking with anybody, it's just so that they know that you put their name, like you have them in that high regard. to put their name in something like this, but no more because I want to confirm. So at the end, also let me know. Maybe you can just send me a message, and I will say this to all those who were selected. If you think you need your own like money immediately, let me know so that I do yours now. But those who do not mind, you're going to get it at least in the next 30 days. Like I'm taking it one after another. I don't want to send all the money and save the screenshot because I may lose them. So each
Oh
one I
yeah.
send, I save the screenshot, I cover your name, and then I do the video. So I'm doing it one after the other. And this is like a full-time job, my brothers. This is so
It's not
time
going to be
consuming.
easy. Like,
God, this is so
like
time
when
consuming.
I remember when you were talking to Maximus, asking him whether you should be doing videos every day or you should be giving some days interval. I was like, damn it, is this guy gonna have this time to sit here
No,
and go through all of this stress?
no.
It's
The
actually time consuming, you know.
Yeah, the 30 minutes to 1 hour that I spend in just doing the video, like the live session, is nothing compared to the prepping for the video, because I have
Mm-hmm.
to prepare the receipt, I have to prepare the story, make sure their names are not there. I have to reach out to the priest they submitted and confirm that this priest is aware that they are ex-seminarians. And then when I send the money, I also send the receipt to the priest just as evidence.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that reminds me. This guy, his name, the priest that he said would vouch for him is my classmate, Father Convoco.
Whoa.
Yeah, is my classmate. You know, my classmates in the Suka diocese are already priests. Let me find. Let
Ooh.
me find his. Yeah, he's my classmate. Let me find his page actually and share it. Father Convoco College. So I reached out to Father Convoco and asked him, "Do you know this guy?" He said, "Yes, he knows him." And good enough, Father Convoco was his spiritual director before he left.
Okay. Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
I may, and Father Convoco said they talked through the process, through his discernment before he left. So it's also possible that you even descend well and you still feel rejection and you
Yeah.
feel a little
Yeah.
bit of regret when you are out.
It's
It's
true.
it's not
It's true.
abnormal. Yeah, it's not
It's not.
abnormal.
It's normal. You're like it's normal.
Mhm. It's very normal. It's very normal. Let me share Father Convoco's page. So, for those who do not know, this is Father Convoco. We want to shout out to him for taking the time to serve as this guy's spiritual director during the time of his discernment. Um, yeah. Oh, I'm sharing the same page I'm on. No, I'll share this one. This is hard. Oh no. Okay. Okay. This whole texting is just another thing. Okay. I have to move the page out of this current tab. Okay, good. Let me see if
Okay.
I can do this again. Share. Yeah, I got it. Okay, this is for the Convoco. Is actually his name is Kingsley. He's my classmate. We went to St. Joseph Seminary in Suka. We started from JS1 to SS3, and they continued, and some of us went to Ibadan. So, Father Convoco, we are saying thank you. We are shouting out to you. We are appreciating you. We hope that more priests will continue to look on seminarians with love, support them in their discernment, even after they descend and leave. That these people will continue to support them, that they know that this is not the end of life and there's so much they can do when they are out. So thank you to Father Convoco. I'll go back to the announcement while I would wait for you to to think about the questions I asked you. Um,
Okay.
so we will continue to do this not every day. God forbid. I cannot even promise that. No. No. So as often as I can, but all I know is that everybody who has been selected, you must collect your money. I don't have it's already your money. All I know is that I can't send it once because I want to be able to take the time to check with the priest you said knows you. I also want to be able to send it when I can see remember that particular receipt because I'm covering the names. So once I'm done with this, I delete it and then I move to the next. So it's going to take us
Okay.
a little time. But if you feel as somebody who was selected that you need the money immediately, maybe you need to pay your school fees now. Those who are doing international passport, if you need it now, just reach out to me or Maximus. Tell us that you need it like urgent, and then we'll do your own immediately because it's already your money. It's just that we are trying to make sure we do this in the way that's also comfortable for us. And then any person who wants to support an ex-seminarian, remember that we received 85 applications and we were only able to select 24 people. These are not including everybody who applied who is my classmate. So all those who are my classmates from either St. John Cross Seminary in Suka or from Dominican Institute in Ibadan, all of these people will also be automatically approved. I don't even have their number yet, but I know that a couple of my classmates applied. So at the end of the day, it's going to be more than 24, maybe around 20, maybe around 30 people that will be giving this thing to, but 24 from those that Maximus selected. So if anybody feels like they would like to support an ex-seminarian, there is so much that we can still do. We still have the contact information of all those that applied. You can still reach out to me and say you want to sponsor two ex-seminarians for their school fees, either 100% or 50%, or you want to sponsor one ex-seminarian who is into business. For those, we are giving those in business 50,000. Somebody asked me, is 50,000 what they use and start business? I say, no, 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 they cannot use 50,000 to start business. It's like they already have a business that they are growing. They can use it to buy fuel for 1 week to do their work. They can use it for transport. They can use it to print their cards. So it's not really capital that we're giving them, it's support. And then for international passport, we are also giving 65,000 just because I'm currently in the process with somebody. So I know that the cost is 65,000. And I have agents in Ibadan, I have agents in Lagos, I have agents in Enugu. So if you don't have an agent and you want me to make the payment directly to somebody I know and connect both of you such that the process becomes seamless, you also have that option to let us know. And if you want us to send you the money, you have that option. So the money is your own. It's just what you want to do with it. And live interviews with ex-seminarians, yes, will continue. There's a live interview I usually do every Saturday with ex-seminarians. It will continue. I don't want to fix it right now because in the next 3 weeks, I'll be traveling around the US for three of my classmates here in this country are getting ordained. One is getting ordained in New Orleans. Another one is getting ordained in Milwaukee. Another one is getting ordained in Seattle. So I'll be going like first week of June, second week of June, third week of June, and ordinations are on Saturdays. So I can't do I can't promise that I will do the seminarian interview, ex-seminarian interview on Saturdays, but I may change the day, maybe change it to Sunday. I think that's my Sunday will be their first mass. Anyway, so this is how it's going, but I am really working hard on getting back the ex-seminarian interviews to continue to happen. So and then yeah, details for that will follow shortly. Let me look at the comment section to know if there's any question. um Sound teaching, I learned something just now. Doing good without letting people know just because you want them to live freely. Sound, yeah, yes. If you want to help somebody, it's best to not let them know that you're helping them. Like do it through someone else. Then you have the peace and joy that you've helped this person, and you also allow them to live their life. It's not every day they are calling you Baba Baba, Egbami o, Baba mi. They are hailing you. If you do birthday, they have to post your picture. If they don't post your picture, they'll be feeling guilty. You know, no. If you want to help somebody, help them and allow them to be free. Don't overburden people because you help them and they become perpetual loyalists. Nobody has come to this world to be your loyalist. Allow people to grow, to flourish, to live their life. And this leads me to something I'm going to make a short video about. If I do it here, I'll not get views again. I want to get views, so I'll not pay you. Anyway, Didacus, my brother, Didacus is somebody we interviewed. He taught us a lot during his own live session. The time he was here. So Didacus, thank you. Well, yeah, thank you for welcoming me back. Okay, so there's no question on the comment section. Opa, do you have answers for me?
Okay, the first question was whether I would be free to grant an interview.
Yeah.
Then the second was about payment.
Yes.
Okay, with respect to interview, I would love to do that when your chance, and then when I'm done with my exams, possibly because
Okay.
my exams will be coming up as of the 27th of this month. I'll be starting my exams possibly.
Okay.
And then there are so many ex-seminarians out there. Actually, there are so many of them, so many. So if you would want me to refer somebody for you for interview, I would definitely and gladly do that.
Okay.
With
Yeah.
regards to my payment, I wouldn't be in a rush. I wouldn't say that I want it as it is hot. No, not really.
Okay.
But if need be because of my exams, I would want. And this is definitely my final year, so
Okay.
I would have to like do certain things, get ready for the exams without any distractions, print my exams card on time, and all of that. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do your own among the next two or three, but I'll still not call your name.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll still not call your name. I'll do your own among the next two or three. I'll still not call your name. And I'll remove anything that can make people know that you're the one. So I'm going to write your name
Actually,
in my master sheet here. Bruce. I'll go and find your real name, but I'll write it because it's your Facebook name.
okay.
Oh wait, what's your real name? Not real name as if Ambrose is not real. Like, what's the official name you have?
The name, okay. Then Donald. I want to know.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Dene Donald. Yeah, I saw that name. Yeah, okay, good. So okay, I'll write it down for maybe the last week of June. Would that work for you?
It's fine.
Okay. So last week of June, I will do an interview of June. And then, yeah, if you have names that you can suggest. So people have been thinking, I've not been doing this. You are the second person I'm asking if I can interview them. The first person was Justice Ibokwe. No. Yes, Justice Ibokwe. And the second person is you. Every other person has been people reached out to me and said, please, can you interview me? So um and it was very organic. So I loved it that way. But I just want to also open the doors to ask people, especially people that my viewers want to hear from. Yeah, and I'm saying this to all those who are following me. If there's an ex-seminarian who his story may encourage others, he's already doing well, he went through a lot, that his story may be of help to other ex-seminarians, please suggest that person to me and I'll reach out to him and see if he wants to grant an interview. Yeah. So at this point, um, I'm going to interview you, so I'll not ask you for your final words for ex-seminarians. Keep it. Go and be cooking it. Now, focus on
Do I
your
really need to
exams.
cook it? It's something that is there naturally, so.
Okay, good. No worries. All right. So thank you to all those who are here on live, who are commenting, who are viewing. We appreciate you, and we want to say congratulations to the person who won the second 100% scholarship. We want to tell you that we care about your story, we respect your story, we value your story. To say we love you is an understatement, and it will sound like all these very cliches that really don't carry weight. So I'm trying to avoid that word. But we really care about you, and we want you to know that it is not the end of life. You can still succeed, you can still prosper, and you will. So go out and prosper. We send you forth with all this love, with all this encouragement, telling you that it is not the end. You will prosper. Don't worry when you feel rejected. Don't worry when you feel regrets. These are normal. You cannot leave a place so beautiful as the seminary and expect that the transition will be so easy. It may not be easy, but as long as you keep your hands on the axe, as long as you keep your focus, you'll be able to disintegrate, to reintegrate using Ambrose's word, and then things will continue to go well for you. So, brother, congratulations. We wish you well. God bless you. Viewers and son of Big God family, please, when you read his story, share your advice, your words of encouragement for him on the comment section. And with this, we come to the end of today. I did this in 40 minutes. Okay, I'll try next time for 30. All right. Thank you and bye bye. Thank you,
Thank
Ambrose.
you so
Ambrose,
much.
Ambrose,
Thank
please
you.
send me your WhatsApp number. Like send it like a message to me. Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye. I appreciate you all.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.